All right, everyone, welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at something super important for all you doctors out there. We're talking about how to optimize your Google business profile.
It's interesting because a lot of doctors think it's just about putting your basic info out there. Like, here's my name, here's my address, but it goes way deeper than that.
Oh, absolutely. Way deeper. So where do we even begin?
Well, one of the most effective strategies I've seen is using what we call entity-based keywords.
Okay, entity-based keywords. Now, I've heard that term thrown around, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure I understand it.
Basically, Google uses these things called entities to understand the relationships between different concepts. So think of it like a giant web of information. When you use detailed descriptions with specific medical terminology, you're helping Google place your practice on that map.
So it's not enough to just say, we do allergy testing.
Right, you got to get granular. Instead, you'd say something like, we offer pediatric allergy testing, including skin prick tests for common allergens.
So we're speaking Google's language, telling them exactly what we specialize in.
Exactly. And the more specific you are, the easier it is for Google to connect you with patients who are searching for those exact services.
This is making a lot of sense now, and it's way more strategic than just stuffing your profile with a bunch of random keywords.
100%. It's about quality over quantity, for sure.
Okay, so we've got entity-based keywords. What other tactics should doctors be using to really stand out on their Google business profile?
Well, I think this is where things get really interesting because we're going to talk about building trust. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is through patient success stories and case studies.
Right, because people want to see proof that you can actually deliver results.
Right, exactly. Potential patients are looking for that reassurance. They want to see that you've helped people just like them, especially in their local area.
So it's not just about saying, I'm the best. It's about showing it.
Absolutely. Let's say you're a sports injury specialist. You could share a story about a local athlete who came to you with a serious knee injury, and thanks to your rehab program, they were able to get back on the field in record time.
Now that's powerful stuff. And Google loves that kind of local relevance too, right?
Oh, yeah. Google eats that up because it signals that you're an active and trusted part of the community.
Speaking of resources, if our listeners are looking for more guidance on this, I highly recommend checking out the 30-Day Ranking Challenge by GMB Crush.
Yeah, that's a great resource. It walks you through all the steps to optimize your Google business profile.
It really does. Okay, so we've covered entity-based keywords, patient success stories. What's the final piece of the puzzle when it comes to creating a killer Google business profile?
Okay, so imagine your Google business profile is like the front door of your practice. It's the first thing people see online.
Okay, I like that.
Your website is what's inside. You want those two things to match, right? You don't want people to be confused or disappointed when they walk through the door.
You're saying it needs to be a cohesive experience.
Exactly. So make sure your website homepage clearly highlights your primary specialty and uses local keywords that match your Google business profile.
And of course, don't forget about the patient. We want to make sure we're addressing their concerns and speaking directly to their needs.
Absolutely. It's all about creating a patient-centric online experience.
So we've learned a lot today about how to make your Google business profile work for you. It's about being specific, showcasing your expertise, and building trust with those local patients. But there's one final thought I want to leave you with.
Yeah, and it's something that a lot of people overlook. Visuals.
Oh, good point. Pictures, videos, that kind of thing, right?
Exactly. Think about it. When you're scrolling through Google search results, what catches your eye?
Well, definitely the images.
Right. So make sure you're using high-quality photos and videos on your Google business profile. Showcase your practice, your team, your happy patients.
I love that. It's like giving people a sneak peek into what it's like to be your patient.
Exactly. And it's a great way to make a lasting impression. Before we wrap up, I just want to say that I'm really glad we had this conversation.
Me too. I think it's so important for doctors to understand how powerful a tool their Google business profile can be.
Absolutely. It's not just a listing, it's your online storefront. And if you optimize it the right way, you can really attract more patients and grow your practice.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And to our listeners, if you're ready to start seeing those results, don't forget about the 30-Day Ranking Challenge by GMB Crush. It's a game changer. Thanks for diving in with us today.
See you next time.